Cougars move it around. Out on top. Back down there to Nearat. Drive, stops, pops from the free throw line. Can't get it to go, and Brooks will bring down that rebound.
Look at this look.
Jennings will put it up for 3. Count it.
Isn't he 2 for 2?
He is 2 for 2 beyond the arc. And with 9:36 left here in the first half, Tigers open that lead up 23-16. To be a sponsor of the next Ripon High School basketball game, give Todd Sharp a call at 920-960-4569.
The Ripon Area School District celebrates its students, staff, and parents for rising to the challenges of the school year. We are so proud of all of you and your continued efforts to keep each other safe and working with us to provide as many opportunities for our students as possible during this unprecedented time. Thank you to our Ripon community for your continued support of your school district. Together, Ripon roars. Go Tigers!
At Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics, you can always trust us when it comes to your smile. Full-service dental care with the best technology available for your strong, beautiful, and healthy smile. That's Silver Creek Dentistry.
You know, I think I'm going to have these ads memorized, and I'm going to be saying them in my sleep. I'll have a Cliffs Tire Goodyear right on my forehead, the tread.
Cougars, there's the cut. Nobody cutting them off.
Oh, I love that flash. Oh, weak side flash. Ripon. What happens is they're watching the ball. They're not watching their man. It's man ball, man ball.
Shodor with the basket there. Brooks out on top. Looking, gets it down to Jennings on the right side. Jennings looking to go inside. Not a good pass at all.
No, you can't be telegraphing it like that.
Well, if you're gonna pass, at least put something on it. So turnover there for the Tigers. And there's that down inside. They're gonna call a foul on the floor. See who that's gonna be. That'll be on Schultz, his second.
Second personal foul.
It's 4th team foul for the Tigers.
Carlson's out there too.
A little bit of speed out there. Nice job of backing it in there by Fleshman for his first basket. And it's a 3-point difference, 23-20. 8.5 to go here, and then we're going to get a foul now from Nearat.
Boy, did they tighten up the refs? Did they tighten this game up?
Yeah.
I mean, the first 6 minutes, 7 minutes, it was like pretty much anything. It was a food fight. And then now, if you look cross-eyed, we're getting a whistle. Nothing wrong with that. Just
be consistent.
And they are now, just the other way.
Inside to Egmite. He gets that, can't go. Schneider pulls it down. He goes back up. Can't get it. The paw goes up and pulls it down again.
Yeah, that maintains the lead now, 25-20. Below 8.5 left in the first half. Cougars with the ball.
Nearat with it, looking to drive on Jennings. Cuts him off.
Good defense.
Gets it out to Fleshman. Moving it around the top perimeter there.
Ball
Cadman
screen on
it.
Brooks.
Get the screen there. Looking to dish underneath. Tigers cut that one off pretty quick, and they go back out on top.
This is a good series for the Ripon defense.
Long three-pointer put up by Nearat, no good, but the rebound by Fleshman.
Blocked by Agamite. It's going to be called. I'll tell you, that was a good stand by the defense for Ripon, but how many offensive rebounds have the Cougars got here in the first half?
Too many.
Too many is absolutely right.
So Fleshman will go to the line.
Speaking of Cliffs Tire and Battery, drive the roads on the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery. West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. That's Cliffs Tire and Battery. Like I said, I go to bed, I wake up, I have
you see that Goodyear
all-weather
logo.
Goodyear tread marks on my forehead. And let me tell you, that's a big forehead.
Fleshman turns around and makes the back end of the two.
It's probably about a 16-inch tire wide, yeah.
25-21, Tigers with the lead here.
That ain't pretty.
Long three-pointer by Jennings.
Yeah, Jennings is telling Schneider, hey, anything you can do, right?
I can do it. That's all he's put up so far. 3 threes there out there for Garrett Jennings.
Remember, it's the Cougars that are known for three-point shooting.
Nice job of staying with it down underneath. Laid it up a little too hard. Ethan Schul, who just checked in, saves that one for the Tigers.
Yeah, I think that Schul's being rewarded for some good defensive effort getting the start for senior night.
Brooks from the elbow puts it up, in and out, can't get it to go.
Ripon by 7 with 7 minutes left in the first half.
Cadman brings it down, dishes it off to Shodro. He's looking down inside the Fleshman, and Schul's guarding him. Go back out up on top.
Carlson is on him.
And a three-pointer.
There's those threes I was talking about.
Makes it 28-24. Tigers with that lead.
Oh, stop and go dribble. I love the hesitation and the stop and go, changing the rhythm of the dribble, but he got called for a walk, Brooks did. Cougars cut it down to a 4-point disadvantage for them on that last basket.
6.5 to go here in the first half. It is that 4-point difference, 28-24. Cougars with the ball looking to go down inside. It's not there. Cadman with it, moving it around to the top. Fleshman now with it. Back to Cadman. Little fake. Thought about it.
Well, yeah, he's doing his step back. I don't know how good Cade is on his step backs.
Anything like Hardman from the Rockets, or used to be. Long three-pointer off the iron. And Jennings brings that down. Here come the Tigers. Gets it down to Schneider, partially blocked.
Cougars average 1.5 blocks per game.
Long cross-court. That near rat for the three-pointer. Can't get it to go.
Another offensive opportunity on the rebound.
Fleshman keeping that alive there. Three-pointer, that's a long one.
You know, they only, like I said, they launch a lot of threes, but they only shoot 26% as a team.
That's unreal. Jennings will put up another one. Oh, that one's in and out.
Yeah, it was on the back heel. It was target. It was right on.
So Cougars coming down, Fleshman with it. Kicks it off. McCartney holding onto the ball now. He kicks it up. And we're going to get an offensive foul.
Number 10, Schultz, Dietrich back in.
Yeah, Schultz and Dietrich are in, and Schultz and Brooks take a blow.
5:13 to go, 28-24. Tigers with the lead here. Carlson will bring it up for the Tigers. Directing traffic.
A lot of players coming back next year for the Tigers.
It's a good thing. Carlson has it knocked out of his hands, knocked out of bounds.
You know, I'll read articles. Doesn't matter what the sport is going into a season when they'll talk about, you know, or at the end of the season, you know, we got all these players coming back. Well, sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's not necessarily a good thing.
Nowadays, having bodies to play is a good thing. When you look at the wrestling side, and it's tough to get those bodies out there. And a turnover there by the Tigers. And here comes...
Yeah, Ripon.
Oh, there's a little push off there, not called by Waldschmidt.
Because he did it with his upper body instead of with his arms. Not that it's not a foul, it's just not as obvious.
Long three-pointer, that's no good.
Weak side board by Dietrich.
Jennings brings it up, looking. Kicks it off to Schneider. Schneider up on top, puts up the three.
Boy.
Why not?
He's given McCarthy a facial on that one.
Waldschmidt dishes it off to Shodro. Back across. Waldschmidt puts up the three, and that's good. He was looking for the...
Yeah, you know it's actually a foul to flop, to fake
yes.
They're going to call travel. Yeah. It wasn't the dribble jump stop. It's the right call by the
officials.
It was too many steps before the jump stop. 4 minutes exactly remaining. Ripon by that 4-point lead again, 31-27.
Riley Brooks checks back in for the Tigers.
We'll talk about at halftime. We're going to talk about Ripon Tigers going into they had the seeding meeting, so going into the playoffs.
Waldschmidt with the ball up on top.
He leads.
Guarded by Schultz, dribbles it off his foot.
Almost over and back.
Got it back. Oh, wide open down the lane.
Oh, my goodness.
Easy basket there by Wiesberg.
These guys must be salivating.
Jennings sees a break there and goes in and takes the easy one for himself.
Returns the favor. Nice job.
That's his first 2-point basket of the game.
Yeah, he'll get benched.
Down in, can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound. Doesn't
Campbellsport look strong? I mean, literally physically strong.
Yes.
They get off the floor quick.
They must practice against the wrestling team. Long 3-point shot by Jennings, can't get it. Rebound brought down by Schultz.
He got it was a zig and a zag. Yeah, Schultz got a little nervous, I think, and Brooks thought on a V cut he was going to go to the sideline, and no, he didn't do it.
Schneider checks back in for the Tigers here.
One of those turnovers.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. 33-31. Tigers with just that 2-point lead.
Nice
and
block.
Blocked there by Jennings, but couldn't get the rebound.
Boy, offensive rebounds are going to be a tremendous number for Campbellsport at the half.
They are just chalking them up.
There's that good change of pace on the dribble drive by Brooks, the sophomore.
Nearrat will pick up his second foul as Brooks will go to the line. First one's on its way, and that one is good.
Webster's Express is a convenient way to get the grocery items you need without leaving our car or even your house. Order online at webstermarketplace.com for contactless pickup or full-service delivery. That's webstersmarketplace.com.
Brooks puts in the second one. We're going to get a 30-second timeout here. Tigers leading 35-33, 2:40 to go. Drive your favorite teams to the game with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedule, complete driver training, and bonuses up to $1,500. Apply in person at golamers.com/carriers.
Well, it's a close game. Talked about it in pregame that these two teams kind of, on paper are, would be like this. Mm-hmm. And I guess the one statistic that just stands out, we've talked about it multiple times, the offensive second and third opportunities by the Cougars on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game right now.
They've been out hustling the Tigers, that is for sure, for those boards. And there's a turnover by them. And foul from behind.
Well, and it's basket interference. Let's see, are they going to count the basket? I thought it was interference for sure.
He's calling the foul. And it should have been goaltend because he hit the backboard.
Well, he hit the ball. They're going to say he blocked the ball, but I thought he hit it coming off the window or at the apex.
Yeah.
They're not going to count the basket. Wow. I think they were a little asleep here.
Mm-hmm. Schultz puts up the front end, gets that to drop.
Schultz is one of those players. I was even talking to Coach Brooks, I don't know, mid-season. We kind of talk during JV games sometimes. That just observation, I just think he's improved from the first time I saw him play till mid-season. Just stronger with the ball.
Very confident. Cadman moving it around. Gets it to Shodro. Back to Cadman. They're moving it back up on top. Looking to go down inside.
Crossover.
Nice move to the hoop there.
Boy, that was running the gauntlet. You see the dog shows where they go between the stakes.
That's what that was.
That's what that was. Is that?
Weisberg did a nice job on that. Brooks pull-up jumper, can't get it to go.
Schultz fighting, couldn't get between two blue jerseys though. Minute 45 remaining, a chance for the Cougars to take a lead, something they haven't had since probably the first 6 minutes of the game.
Back up on top, Cadman goes down inside. Stop, puts it up, lays it up with the left-hander there. Nice basket there by McCartney.
It was a great hand, and that's why you work on those fundamentals. Campbellsport, great. They do a great job. Head-shoulder fakes, we've seen that multiple times, and then that time the offhand with a great kiss off the glass.
Jennings with it between the legs, down inside to Brooks. Brooks goes hard to the hoop, and he'll get the basket to drop.
They're going to count that basket. They got the lead reclaimed. Minute 9 left. I'm sorry.
Chodro will pick up the foul there for the Cougars.
Entertaining game.
Really has been a good first half. Both teams had runs. Brooks gets it to bounce around and drop. 39-37, Tigers on top here. Coming up on a minute left in the first half. Pull up from the free throw line, and Waldschmidt gets that one to drop. That was a nice soft little shot for him.
Yeah, normally he's shooting the three-pointer. Haven't seen a lot of those from him in this first half.
Jennings with the ball up on top.
Maybe he looked at his numbers and said, "What? I only shoot that."
And yeah,
I only shoot 28%.
got to put it up more.
I think I'll shoot 2s instead of 3s.
Turnover there by the Tigers
yeah.
with 41.5 seconds to go here. We're tied at 39.
But they're going to work on something next year. Entry passes by Ripon. They really need a lot of work next season.
Waldschmidt dumps it off down in the corner. Working it around. Biesber. They go down inside. That's such a nice pass.
Nice block.
Schneider with a good block. Got him to alter the shot on the second one there.
Yeah, he stuffed him the first time, like you said. What a step through.
And Brooks doing a little magic there as he goes to the hoop.
And a quick timeout by Campbellsport.
13 seconds to go here, 41-39. Tigers with that thin 2-point lead.
Campbellsport coach letting that referee know he felt his guy was hammered on the second shot on the shoulder.
Let her go there. Fortify Bank is growing Wisconsin. One person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifiedbank.com to see how banking locally is a slam dunk for you and our community. Member FDIC, that's Fortified Bank.
41-39 Tigers.
It's been a great first half here.
It's been balanced scoring. I mean, I don't know what the numbers are, but my eyes tell me between Brooks, who started out the scoring, Schneider, who got hot with the threes, and then Jennings said, you know what, I think I can shoot the pill from beyond the arc as well. So good balanced scoring by those three in particular for the Tigers.
With the ball, moving it around.
5 seconds.
Cadman back to Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt looking to drive, gets the floater, gets it to go.
What a pretty floater.
And guess what?
The teardrop.
We're tied 41 apiece at the end of the first half. What a great first half it's been here. We'll be back with the second half and first half statistics on Ripon Tiger Sports Network in 2 minutes. Welcome back to halftime of the Ripon High School Gymnasium. We're tied 41 apiece, and what a first half it's been. First half statistics for the Cougars. They're being led with 13 points by Mitchell McCarty, followed by 9 points from Cullen Belsner, 7 points from Neerath and Waldschmidt apiece, 2 points from Shodro, and 3 from Noah Fleshman. They've got 18 rebounds and 6 turnovers. For the Tigers, they're being led by Grant Schneider with 18, followed by Garrett Jennings with 11, Riley Brooks with 10, and Spencer Schultz with the 1 point out there. Tigers have 11 rebounds and 8 turnovers here. So we'll turn around and send it back for the station for 1 minute. We'll be back in 1 minute on Ripon Tiger Sports Network. And we're back at halftime. We are tied 41 apiece. Tigers and Cougars having a big battle of the Cats. Speaking of big battles coming up, we have tournament talk going on right now, and I'll turn it over to Marty and give us a little rundown on the tournament and the seedings.
Yeah, the seeding meeting was concluded for the boys. I talked to Coach Brooks last night during the snowstorm. And I was snow blowing the driveway, actually. And they're in the one. Xavier is the 1 seed with a 16-5 overall record, followed by Little Chute that's 11-6. Menasha at a 500 record, a 7-7 is the 3 seed. Then come our very own Tigers in the 4 spot. The Wolves of Winneconne sounds familiar. They're the 5 spot with a 7-12 record. And then Berlin, of course, winless in the conference, and they bring up the rear end of that caboose there, that train. Ripon, a week from this Tuesday, will take on the Winneconne, and, Ripon's got them both times. They stole one in Winneconne on the buzzer beater by Riley Brooks, and then a little bit more conventional win when they played them here later on. Xavier is the team to beat. Ripon's going to play that Winneconne team, and then they'll go back and they'll get the Xavier team, who I think gets the bye in the first round. Well, let's talk about this game. What's the good news if you're the Tigers? You got 3 guys that are really shooting the rock well. Riley Brooks, who can shoot from anywhere, literally the deep 3. But right now tonight, it's been primarily in the first half of the half. He pretty much mid-range pull-up jumpers. Then he started taking it to the rim and using the window. He doesn't have to shoot from downtown because Schneider started out that shooting, and then it got hot with 3 of them. And then Jennings, a fellow senior, took up after him, hit 3 in a row at least.
Yep.
And so they're doing the damage from downtown. Now, if you're Ripon and you're concerned, 2 big areas. We talked about it throughout the first half. Rebounding. You said they had 18 boards, the Cougars.
Yep.
And we don't keep track to differentiate our statistic guy. We haven't hired one, quite frankly. But if we did, he'd probably say that I got to believe close to at least 7 or 8 of those.
Offensive.
Our offensive boards. That's a lousy stat to have if you're the Tigers. The other thing is the inability to close down the lane. I think maybe Ripon's preoccupation of making sure the Cougars, who like to normally launch a lot of threes, they're taking that away. But they're giving up that lane. They got to close that lane off and stop making it so easy because they're getting to the free throw line as a result. So close the lane off defensively if you're Ripon, and you got to start boxing out and doing a better job, more one and dones by the Cougars. If you're the Cougars, I tell you what, their offense is, well, they're the inverse. They're breaking us down with the dribble down the middle, and they've done a great job on the boards. If they continue to do that, they're thinking, you know what?
We're going to steal one.
Maybe we're going to steal one, and we're on a roll right now anyway. We're playing our best basketball, it appears, from I was checking out their schedule. They are. They're playing good basketball right now. Got a win over Winneconne. How would you like to get a win over Ripon in their house going into tournament time? So, yeah. But you never know when the ball's going to stop going in the cylinder for you. Games, basketball games are, they're defined by runs, games of runs. And so you got to do a much better job defensively for Ripon.
Got to shut it down. Foul situations for Campbellsport. Nearat has 3, Fleshman has 2. A couple of singles here or there. For the Tigers, Agamite has 2, and so does Schultz. So not a lot of fouls called in the first half there. As we get underway here, starting the second half. Schultz with the ball on top, gets it to Agamite, as I just said. Moves it around to Brooks on top of the key.
Get the hand check off.
Over to Schneider. Schneider looking to drive. It's not there. Jennings thought about the 3, pulled it up. A little push there. Schneider with the big move underneath and gets it to drop.
Look what happens when you move without the ball. They just took a page out of Campbellsport's
exactly.
book.
Walschmidt with the ball up on top for the Cougars. Dishes it off to Cadman. Moving it around there to Nearat. Looking to go inside. It's not there. McCarty with it. Little footstep there by Waldschmidt. He tosses it up, can't get it to go. And Agamite pulls down that rebound for the Tigers.
Good start by the Tigers, one and done.
As you said they needed to do. Jennings with the ball on the left side, looking, dishes it down underneath. Schneider pulls up, drops it in.
Big guy going inside now with his game. That'll give more balance to the offense for the Tigers.
Well, if you can get inside there a little bit, maybe get a couple of fouls on their bigger guys. Fleshman with it up on top there. Over to Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt drives, kicks it back to Fleshman. They're just playing it around the horn here. Here comes McCarty on the rotation. Good little drive, stop, pop, puts it up from about 8 foot. And Nearat gets that one to drop for the first 2 points of the second half for the Cougars.
Nice job by the guard.
Jennings down in the corner looking. Not there. Agamite down, nice pass down to Brooks underneath.
Good find. Brooks got his left hand up there, his target hand, and Jennings threw a strike.
Cadman with the ball, moving it around. Nearat dumps it off to Fleshman. Fleshman wants to get back to Cadman. McCarty with the ball, working that perimeter.
You see the weak side curl that they keep running in this game. They do it very well.
Long three-pointer, and that's no good.
Let it go. I like that, though. Put some pressure on the defense with your offense. Brooks trying to get it out to Schultz on the wing.
Speaking of Brooks, he'll inbound it for the Tigers underneath their own basket. Gets it into Agamite. He gets it to crawl up, roll around, and gets it to drop.
Jeez.
His first 2 points of the game.
That thing was almost standing still on the rim. That's a touch.
49-43, Tigers with the lead here. Just underway here in the second half. Glad to have you along on Ripon Tiger Sports Network. Howard Hansen, Marty Ernster bringing it to you. Long 3. That's off. Agamite with the tip off there.
There was some discussion, I think, about rebounding at halftime by the Tigers.
Seems to be a little bit of a difference there. And Jennings just flashes the lane.
All of a sudden, transition by Ripon steps up. Something we didn't see in the first half, forces Campbellsport to take a timeout.
Turn around and 51-43, 15-14 to go here in the ball game. Tigers with that lead.
Hillside Dental Associates in Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years, including preventative hygiene, cosmetic, and restorative procedures, along with Invisalign and sedation dentistry. That's Hillside Dental in Ripon.
Well, need a few good signs. Graphic sign and letter and Ripon creates eye-catching, compelling graphics for your business, banners for your events, vehicle and boat lettering to capture attention with style and taste, increasing your visibility since 1985. That's Graphic Sign. Well, the Tigers picked up the energy here coming out of the halftime.
Started on defense and rebounding, and they turned that and generated that into some offensive points. Nice job by the Tigers to start a strong second half. Remember, that's right, they were tied 41 all at the half.
Tigers putting on some pressure here. Fleshman with the ball, kicks it around. Back out on top, that's Nearat.
There's that weak side curl.
Yeah. Good drive to the lane, kicks it back out. Nearat tosses it, and that's knocked out of bounds by the Tigers.
Good closeout by Schultz. If that ball would have made it through to the wing on the shooter. Ripon seems to have gotten on their high horse, if you will.
Walschmidt with the ball. Down into the corner, goes to Nearat. Nearat driving, kicks it back out to Walschmidt. Down inside to the big guy who's been having a great game.
Boy, does he got great moves, right hand, left hand, up and unders with those soft hands.
Definitely a nice job. Jennings gets fouled on the floor.
They're going to call it, I think, what, 34 from behind?
That's who it will be. Shodro will pick up his second.
Yeah, it was before the shot, so they'll just inbound. Great opportunity working on your inbounds plays under your own basket. High percentage shots for teams that spend time working on those. There, just the safety valve gets hit.
Out on top to Jennings. Jennings directing traffic, wants a pick, comes around. There's the feed down to Schneider. Schneider from the elbow, in and out, can't get it to go. Hagemite there for the rebound and puts the basket in.
Boy, they are on a great start of a second half, Ripon. Up by 8. And blocked by Schrader on the entry pass. But
call
then
a foul on the floor.
Yeah. Ripon playing, this is one of their best start of a second halves of the games that I've called this year.
Foul will be on Brooks, his first. That's the team first. Fleshman gets it in to Nearat. Nearat a little fake. He's quick. They're going to call the foul on the floor.
Who's he gonna, let's see if he calls this away. Is he going to, because it,
Oh.
yeah, it was away. I was watching the battle with Hagemite, but I'll tell you, he could have called that on either player. He shouldn't have.
I thought he was calling Jennings on it.
I know. I was watching it away because I was watching the battle with Hagemite.
And the bad thing is that's Hagemite's third foul, so he'll have a seat.
That's a big call by the official.
And a great big move there by Fleshman for his first basket of the second half.
An adjustment Ripon can make on that pass to their big guy. You got to challenge that entry pass. Make it more difficult to make that inside.
Brooks driving, kicks it out to Jennings for three from the side. Count it.
He hasn't cooled off.
Having a great senior night, Garrett Jennings.
Ripon by 9, 13 and a half minutes
And a
on the
steal.
theft.
Into Brooks, good passing, and we got to call timeout right away.
Yeah, he's shaking up. I'll tell you want to get an assistant with next to your name in that column, find Brooks.
Yeah.
And that gives them a double-digit lead, by the way, at exactly the 13-20 mark. They're going to tend to this player that came down pretty hard on the wood. So it's a free timeout for the Ripon to get over there and talk about some things. But while they're doing that, I'm going to talk about Hometown Radio. Rebound with a positive message. Start a successful marketing plan on Hometown Radio with a call to Todd Sharp at 920-960-4569. That's Hometown Radio.
At Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics, you can always trust us when it comes to your smile. Full-service dental care with the best technology available for your strong, beautiful, and healthy smile. That's Silver Creek Dentistry. Drive with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street, Ripon. Had to save you on that one.
I was just going to say something there. You know, now I don't know if that means I have to do 2 in a row or not, Howard.
No.
I really don't know.
I saw that come up, and I know you're seeing that in your sleep.
You always leave the Ripon school system one, the
I
paragraph
don't have that one.
for
I was
me.
never given that one.
Oh, that's why you don't do it. Okay. Well, I'm going to get you a copy next year if they do that again. That kid's got a blown wheel. That's too bad.
I'm trying to get the number on that one.
Number, is that Cade? Is that?
I think that's 5, isn't it? I think that's Waldschmidt.
No, if it is, that's a big loss on that left ankle.
Oh, Waldschmidt's on there. Okay, we'll have to check and see who that is.
Okay.
Going inside, and Fleshman with the nice basket there.
Maybe Cadman. I said Cade. Maybe that's Cooper Cadman.
Cadman?
I think
might be
so.
number 3 there.
Yeah, I think it is.
58-49 Tigers with that lead. Jennings was looking for a cut. He was not there, and he tosses that one away.
Once again, that's that area Ripon struggles, making entry passes all season long. You come out of a timeout, the last thing you want to see is something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So here come the Cougars. They get it down to McCarty, moves it around. That's up to Waldschmidt, kicks it back out. Schneider steals it.
You know, understand something. McCarty, with that big game he's having, he's just a sophomore.
Oh, got him going pedaling backwards, and Brooks put it down.
It's called an ankle breaker. He should be on the sidelines too, having his ankles looked at. What a move by Brooks.
Waldschmidt just,
speaking of sophomores,
got kicked on that one.
Ouch.
Fleshman with it.
Watch that on film, Howard. His teammates will be giving him a hard time.
At least he stayed low, though.
Yeah.
There's the
you're
feet
exactly
inside.
Right.
And Diedrich, he traveled. He shuffled his feet.
He's right. He did. Diedrich, in his efforts not to step on the baseline out of bounds, shuffled those feet ever so slightly. And the eagle eye by the zebra.
Yeah. Caught that one.
Yeah, I think he was right.
Oh, definitely. You could see the little stutter steps there. Ball inbounded by Campbellsport.
Ripon really D'd up. I'm sorry, Ripon really D'd up right now. They're tight on their guys.
Waldschmidt dumps it off into the corner. Back outside to McCarty. He goes in. He's hammered.
Yeah, I think if they call, it's either going to go on Jennings or Schneider. If it was Schneider, he slapped at the ball and he didn't have to. Just let the sophomore make a very difficult left-handed shot. And if he makes it, he makes it. You can get points back, but you can't get fouls back.
Right. Connects on the front end there. That is Schneider's second foul. McCarty ready for the second one. It's on his way. Fine ball player's got a nice form on his shot there.
Yeah, and the good news is for Cougars, he's got 2 more seasons after this.
61-51. They're going to call the charge.
And he's going to be sitting. And remember, at the 11:46 mark, Schneider picked up his 3rd foul. He picked up, what, 2 fouls in about
a minute, not even.
Not even, probably less than 30 seconds.
We'll see how long. No, he isn't going to sit.
Well, you know what? It's only his 3rd, and I was thinking it was his 4th.
Nope.
So, yeah, you can stay out there, but let's see how he's got to be smart about it. There's
long 3-pointer, nothing but air there.
That rhymes, you know.
Got to be lucky once in a while. Brooks with a little shake and bake from the elbow. Gets that one to drop down, nothing but net.
That mid-range jumper has been working for this super sophomore all evening.
Tigers putting on some pressure here now. Cougars looking to go inside.
Really?
A nice little toss up there by Shogro.
He's built like a fullback, but he moved like a ballerina. My goodness.
Jennings looking, tosses it on top. Hagemite for 3, that's coming up short.
Yeah, that was way short.
So Tigers turn around and come up short on that one. Cougars looking to advance it.
Up by 10, Ripon is.
Kick outside, go for another 3. Nope, that one's coming short. Schneider brings down that rebound.
See, now this is what I expected to see in the first half, but remember, they only shoot 26% from beyond the arc.
Jennings for 3 from the corner, off the back of the iron. Can't get it to go. McCarty with that rebound.
Schneider with his 3rd foul made sure he's backing off. He's going like, hey, I didn't touch him.
Yep. From the elbow, nothing but net there for Nearrat.
And we'll get a 30-second timeout called by the visitors. Well, Webster's Marketplace is proud to sponsor high school sports. Visit us today for fresh produce, meat cut in-store, and deli and bakery that are always cooking up meals, side dishes, and sweet treats for you to enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Drive your favorite teams to the game with Lamers Bus Line. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and bonuses up to $1,500. Apply in person at golamers.com/careers.
Wouldn't have caught me driving a bus last night, I'll tell you that, or early this morning.
That's just crazy. Yeah, I was out about 3 o'clock this morning helping my son plow, and there weren't many vehicles out there, thank God for that.
I have something to say, but I can't say it, so.
Brooks with the ball, looking. Cross-court pass to Jennings. Goes to Schneider. Schneider steps back for three, off the iron.
Oh, what a board by Schultz.
Schultz gives it back. Nice passing there as Schneider will turn around and be the recipient of that.
They switched roles. The big guy shooting the deep three, the point guard with the offensive rebound, and finds the big guy. What a nice combination. A theft. How are they going to call it?
That's the right call. It should belong to the Cougars there.
Off of Jennings. Good effort. Schneider that time fronted the big guy, McCarthy, and almost had a theft. Jennings helped him out, but looked like a volleyball match there for a second.
Well, it's appropriate right down in front of the volleyball coach, Tracy Landerman. So officials all set here, ready to go. Cougars inbounding, looking, goes to that safety valve up on top.
Carries that ball.
Beesburg with it, up and over the top.
Over the back of the backboard, that broke the plane. That's out of bounds. Yep. Ripping ball. So, yeah, he palmed it anyway. I felt they should have called the carry on the guy with that left hand. Ripping by 10, 9:39 remaining.
Jennings with the ball, bringing it up. Not in a big hurry. Eating some time here, down to the corner to Schneider. Schneider feeds it in, and we're going to get a foul right away.
Yeah, they're
from behind on Nearat.
Yeah, they're going to call Nearat for the hold on Brooks, non-shooting. I'm going to give
that's his fourth.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Her name is Judy Ruggiero. Judy Ruggiero, and she used to babysit Coach Brooks as he is short. Schneider short on the iron. Yeah, she used to babysit him. I mean, he's known her, now his coach has given his age away. He's known her for 40 years. She's out of Manitowoc. I don't know if she's a shipper or not, but she's from Manitowoc, so I wanted to say hi, and Coach Brooks says that she tunes in and watches, if not all the games, most of them. So, hi, Judy.
Speaking of Brooks, Riley picks up his second foul. Cut down the middle there. And a nice shot put up there by Beesburg.
Yeah, he did a great job of making room for himself between the two defenders with his shoulder.
Brooks looking the floater down to Hagemite. He can't get anything with it. Does the right thing, gets it back out on top. Brooks, long three, long rebound. Tigers can't pull that one down.
Ripon playing much more energetic defense here in the second half. They got a message from the coaching staff, and they've answered their demand.
Well, the Cougars came out really aggressive in that first half, and that's what kept them right in the ball game.
That and their rebounding for sure. There's that flash weak side. I watched the JV game. Campbellsport won that JV game. They run the same offense, no surprise. They like to curl, run a weak side cut man coming from weak side to ball side.
And Beesburg with that basket for the Cougars. Now the ball's down inside to Brooks. He goes up, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Nope, has it knocked out of bounds.
What a move by Brooks to get around the defender and tightrope along the baseline. Then had to double pump, and it almost got it to fall. He'll inbound for the Tigers.
Gets it up on top. Schultz has got to run that one down. Cougar fans wanted a call on there. Schneider, three, can't get it to go. It's still loose. Schultz brings it up, puts it up hard. And Schultz is going to draw the foul.
Looked like a lot of contact.
And we're getting a technical
on the sophomore.
I think it's going to be on.
Oh, it's on the sophomore.
Yeah.
Fouls on number
He had the regular foul, and then he had the technical as well.
Griesbar picked up the regular foul.
Okay. I thought it was, I didn't look at the board. I guess that would help.
And then we're going to get McCarty with the technical.
Boy, there was a lot of contact there. This is the kind of game here in the second half where before you come out of the locker room, everybody should have a mouth guard.
Schultz puts up that one. Gets it for his second point of the game.
Spirited, that's what we'll say.
There you go, I like that. Second one on its way, and that drops in. Now we get the technical shooting here, and Brooks will do that for the Tigers.
He shoots over 80% on these.
Gets that one to drop. Second one on its way. That's good also. So the Tigers get 4 points off of those 2 fouls, and they get possession of the ball here with 7:57 to go in the game. It's back to a 10-point lead, 69-59.
And the sophomore McCarthy is out of the game, so he just got a lesson. He just got taken to the woodshed by the coach.
Brooks traveled on that. Turnover there by the Tigers.
Right, good defense created that shuffling of the feet, trying to square his hips to the basket over on the side. Good defense by the Cougars.
So here come the Cougars. Waldschmidt with the ball, dumps it off. Over to Biesberg. Gets it back to Waldschmidt in the corner. Back up on top to Fleshman. Good cross-court pass there. Back to Waldschmidt. He faked it, had Brooks in his face.
Yeah, triple threat.
Fleshman with it, back to Waldschmidt. They work it down to Biesberg. He goes that baseline. Nice job by Diedrich to cut him off there.
Yeah, good job by Drew. Hasn't played since the beginning of the game.
Fleshman, nice turnaround there.
They've been really good around the glass.
Gives him 9. Brooks looking for the foul, didn't get it. And a rebound there by the Cougars.
The officials are back to the beginning of the game where there was a lot of physical contact and no whistle.
Right.
Beautiful work by 45.
Theo London with his first basket.
Apollo is his first name. I kid you not.
Yep. He flashed like a Greek god down to the basket. 69-63, Tigers with this lead. And Brooks just tossed that one away, threw it to the wrong color jersey.
Yeah, it would have been a good idea for Agamite to come across the face of the defender, but he didn't.
And we're going to get a double dribble, by Waldschmidt.
Yeah, those are kind of embarrassing when you're out there.
In the middle.
When you're naked, yeah, you're out there all lonesome. You're an orphan and you do that. It's kind of no place to hide.
Jennings checks back in for the Tigers.
It's a 6-point game. Cougars have gotten it down to that from the double-digit deficit.
Had a 12-point lead, the Tigers did. So Jennings will bring it, work his way down the left side, looking. Gets it to Brooks down underneath, and he stepped on the line.
Frustration.
About
good defense. It was a heck of a pass. I'll tell you, you want to talk about a tight window on that pass.
Threading the needle, it was done. Waldschmidt brings it up, kicks it across, and Schultz with the steal. He's looking to go all the way, and we're going to get the body foul.
Boy, Schultz has been hitting the deck pretty hard here in the last couple of minutes.
Foul being called.
I believe that's on Biesberg. That's who it is.
I was talking during the girls' game. That's Bill Schultz's son, which I did not know until I got an email from a former Ripon College grad that was explaining everything to me. He said, "Oh, okay."
And he makes the front end of that one. Spencer's done a great job. He's had good court presence. Like you said, he's really matured a lot during the second half of the season. Second one on its way, and that's good also. Gives him 5 on the night. Tigers 71-63, coming up on the 6-minute mark left here in the ball game. Almost a steal, yeah.
Good job by Agamite. He jammed his finger on that too.
And nice drive for him.
That penetration dribble. Ripon did a good job to start the second half.
Agamite goes up. He draws the foul.
See how they're going to call this in the act of shooting. Let's see.
That should be on number 45.
45.
Yeah. At Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics, you can always trust us when it comes to your smile. Full service dental care with the best technology available for your young, strong, beautiful, and healthy smile. That's Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics in Ripon.
Hagemite gets the friendly roll there and gets the front end to drop.
This could get it back to an 8-point lead.
Second one's going to come up short. And 72-65. Tigers with that lead. Beesbeer never met a basket he didn't like to go to, and he puts it into that one.
Yeah, what's got him? Oh, he's got two things. He's got broad shoulders, but more importantly, he's got a left hand, and it's throwing off the defenders. They got to overplay him to the left side.
Jennings with the ball up on top.
Yeah, he stole it from his teammate, Schultz.
I don't think he saw him there. Yeah. Schultz with the ball now. Drives the lane, little floater, can't get it to go. Brooks with a nice rebound, puts it up and in. Basket will count.
Brooks doing a good job around the glass here all night long, scoring in the first half and doing a lot of rebounding and still attacking the rim here in the second half, getting to the free throw line.
Jordan Ebert will pick up his first foul for the Cougars there as Brooks will go to the line, trying for the old-fashioned three-pointer.
Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery. West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon, Cliffs Tire and Battery.
Brooks connects on that, makes it 75-67. Tigers on top here. Chodorow drives.
Threw it away.
And
nope. Rubbed it off the defender Brooks when he threw it, when he lost the handle.
Yep. So it'll belong to the Cougars in front of their own bench there. Chodorow will inbound it. Moving it around. Long three, almost got that in. He established himself. Diedrichs did a nice job there. Egmite goes into the hole and drops it down for two.
Wow, what a tough play by Egmite. That's better defense by Diedrich, not letting him go left.
That whole play was started by defense by Diedrich. Walschmidt with it on top, moving it around. Beesbeer, he'll drive in, lowers the shoulder, but they're going to call it on Diedrich as his feet were moving.
What are you guys going to figure out on defense? Play him a shade over, not head up on 32. Every drive has been to the left. There's been
nothing to the right.
Nothing crafty. No shake and bake making the defender wondering which way he's going to go.
Nearad checks back in for Campbellsport. He comes in with 4 fouls. So we'll have to watch that. And Schultz comes in for the Tigers. 4:27 to go here in the ballgame. Tigers leading 77-67. Both teams have had multiple runs looking to get it in.
Good denial by the Tigers. Forced the turnover. Yep. Little belly button to belly button, face-to-face defense caused that. Nice job by the Tigers.
Well, that's one of the things he said shortly after the second half started is they needed to be a little more aggressive on that inbound, and they heard you and did it. Jennings with the ball, kicks it up to Schultz, goes down to back out to Jennings. Over to Brooks, looking to go down inside to Egmite, and they got to keep that one with the Tigers.
Yeah, got a break there. Riley's trying to thread the needle there. I get it. I know that that's what they want to do because he really draws the defense and so find an open teammate. But Campbellsport's done a pretty good job of being in the hip pocket defensively.
Well, especially down in the lane.
Exactly. And so don't force it. You got a double-digit lead. You got 4:10 left in the game.
Use some of the clock.
And just wait until you got a sure target like that.
Into Jennings. Jennings will do the smart thing, bring it out on top, go over to Schultz. Back to Jennings. Down in the corner to Brooks. He'll put up the 3 off the back of the iron. Schneider with the rebound.
Get it out on top.
Does the right thing. Good movement there by the Tigers. Jennings.
Yeah, they got the floor spread nicely. They're really making the defense work now as the clock ticks down to 3.5.
Schultz will turn around and they're going to call. Oh, the official on top here is ready to call the foul.
Yeah, I would have called a jump ball, to be honest with you. I thought he got ball on top, and that would be a possession call, but
which would have gone to Campbellsport. So Walschmidt brings it up court, moving it around to Nearrat. Nearrat thought about it, back to Walschmidt for 3, count it.
And a quick timeout of 32nd by Campbellsport.
Tigers leading 77-70 with 3:31 to go in the ball game. Drive your favorite team to the game with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedule, complete driver training, and bonuses up to $1,500. Apply in person at golamers.com/carriers.
Floral Expressions is your full-service floral shop located right in Webster's Marketplace. From centerpieces to entire wedding set, Floral Expressions is here to help. Contact our floral team for your next delivery or to set up a consult at Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon. That's Webster's.
It's a slam dunk. Dunk. Radio advertising gets heard. Call Hometown Broadcasting at 920-960-4569. Ask for Todd Sharp.
Fortified Bank is growing Wisconsin, one person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifiedbank.com to see how banking locally is a slam dunk for you in our community. Member FDIC. Fortified Bank.
Well, need a few good signs. Graphic Sign and Letter in Ripon creates eye-catching, compelling graphics for your business, banners for your events, vehicle and boat lettering to capture attention with style and taste.
Ripon by 7, 77-70. 3:30 left in the game. Ripon with the ball.
Schultz brings it up. Getting top down to Jennings. Double team, back up to Schultz. Into the corner to Agamite. They go into Brooks. Brooks goes hard to the hoop. Puts it up, and they're going to count it.
And there's a head shoulder fake. Campbellsport did that to Ripon probably 5 times tonight at least. Brooks just did that, and he's going to be rewarded with a chance for a 3-point play.
Beesbeer picks up his 4th.
Ripon Area School District celebrates its students, staff, and parents for rising to the challenges of the school year. We are so proud of all of you and your continued efforts to keep each other safe and working with us to provide as many opportunities for our students as possible during this unprecedented time. Thank you for Ripon community for your continued support of your school district. Together, Ripon roars, go Tigers. And there's that lead down low again.
Yep. Fleshman turns around and cuts the lead down to 8, 80-72. Schultz up on top of the Tigers, moves it over to Jennings, right back to Schultz. He was looking for Brooks on the left wing, finally gets it to him.
Fake that pass to make that pass.
Getting pestered out there. Jennings with it.
Give him an angle, there you go.
Nice job, hangs onto it, doesn't break his dribble. Back to Schultz, they're gonna kill some time here. Gets it into Brooks, Brooks will go to the hoop.
Oh, great idea,
yeah.
Might have been a little hard.
Yeah, you're only 2 feet away.
Yeah, he had options there. And I think everybody thought Brooks was going to shoot it, didn't they? And his unselfishness, it was just a little hot to handle. Sounded like a Brett Favre pass.
Yep, Agamite just couldn't handle that one. Down inside to Fleshman, he's playing so well.
And you got that turnover down at the other end and the 2 down here.
6-point difference now, the Cougars fighting back.
2-possession game. Almost a pick. They're going to call the reach, though.
Ooh. And guess what? Nearat's gone.
That's his 5th personal foul.
That's a big loss there for the Cougars. He'll end the night with 14 points.
Oh, wait a minute. Did he just... I think he just called a technical on the Campbellsport bench. Yeah.
Is that what it was?
I watched him. I watched the official given next to Coach Brooks up on top. He called a T.
Spencer Schultz will go shooting that. Puts that one in.
Yeah, Coach felt he didn't get a fair shake. And he's letting the official know it.
He's a young coach over there.
Yeah, the problem is that coach, I mean, you're still in the game. And with 2:14 left, you're still in the game, and that's a big...
You don't want to take it away from your team.
Yeah, and he just might have done it. Because don't forget, we've seen this twice tonight. You got the foul shots by Schultz, you got the technicals by Brooks and you got possession, but Coach Brooks is taking a timeout.
Kind of smooth things out a little bit here. And with that timeout with 2:14 to go, it's 84-74, Tigers on top.
Shout out to Ruben Bevianchi in Ripon. I know they're watching. I know they're listening. Hi, guys.
Great individuals, big Tiger supporters.
David Walker, I haven't met him, but he was the one that sent me the email. It must have gone to school with Bill Schultz. And him and Diedrich, they were a great dynamic set of wide receivers back in the 90s.
Oh, they had a good quarterback throwing to him also, Brock Bauer, for the Ripon College. Back then they were Red Hawks yet. They had just converted shortly, I think, before that. So, 2:14 to go, 10-point difference here, 84-74.
Yeah, and it was down to 6, and Campbellsport had the ball and were trailing by 2 possessions. And now it's a much steeper cliff to climb.
Well, you look at,
So they need to stop here, and then they got to get from there, they got to get off their shots quickly.
Tigers have converted on both technicals.
Ripon's going to try to make them foul.
Just move it around, keep it out on top. Good job spreading the floor. From the elbow, Brooks puts that one in.
That should do it. You're trailing by a dozen with below 2 minutes remaining.
Well, they trailed by a dozen before.
Wow.
That's
34 just kind of plows. And you talk about creating the contact and getting to the line. Good job by the young man.
Spencer Schultz will pick up his third. Colton Shoulder goes to the line. Puts that one up and in. Gives him 5 on the night so far. Second one's on its way, rolls around and drops down.
What do you got? We got Kettle Moraine Lutheran coming in next week?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
That should be a good
I think you and Casey finish up.
Yep.
I think that's what'll be going on with that. And then like I said before, a week from Tuesday will be the boys' first round action against a very familiar opponent in the WIA state tournament. They're the 4 seed, Winneconne the 5 seed. They're going to play Winneconne and try to beat them for the 3rd time this year.
And that's tough to do, beat a team 3 times
Everybody
in 1 year.
always says that. I think it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because everybody says it in sports. If you're mentally tough and you got good coaching and you got some upperclassmen, you can just say to heck with that. I'll just flat out say Winneconne is a lot better team than the position that they finished in conference this year. I'll definitely say that.
So 86-76, Tigers back to that 10-point lead here with 1:47 to go.
Hi to the Carlsons and the Hogans down in Flatland country, Bear country, that's right, Illinois, I said it. I was nice to somebody from Illinois.
Really? Your son?
I just gave him a shout out. Oh, that's right. Oh, you're giving that away. Yeah, I have to be. My son's down there too.
John, fine young man. Tigers moving it around. Going down to Egmont. There's Schultz thought about it, goes up and gets it in.
Well, that was well executed by the Tigers against that pressure.
That's Spencer's first basket from the field this game. Everything else has been from the charity stripe. Long 3-pointer. What a shot by Waldschmidt.
Yeah, when you don't have time to think about it, given the circumstances, sometimes that works for you.
And
how do you call that?
What are they calling?
Both guys caught it. They're going to call a foul on Ripon.
They are.
Wow, I thought both guys went up, caught the ball simultaneously.
Incidental contact.
Well, I just would have called a jump ball.
So Beesmeyer will go to the line, shooting the 1-and-1.
Stops the clock, gives them a chance to get a couple of points here. That's what you want.
And misses that one. Rebound brought down by Egamite. And Schneider gets an elbow in the forehead as the officials call time.
So he'll come out. He'll put the senior shoulder go in. 33.
Yep.
For a minute, I almost said Jim Grabowski, but 33, but no, that's a different 33.
Right. Could have been Jim Taylor.
31.
That's right, he was.
My favorite Packer.
They get the ball in. Brooks looking, passes it up. Schultz brings it across, handling the ball well. And they're going to foul him down in the corner right away. That'll be on Ebert, his second foul.
Yeah. Schultz has done well at the line tonight. I don't have the numbers, but I have somewhat of an okay short memory.
7 for 7 from the line.
Well, I guess that's better than okay, isn't it?
That's not too bad. Well, he just scored his first basket from the field.
Mm-hmm.
So Spencer puts it on its way, rolls around, drops down.
Remember, Ripon's second place. Ripon pretty much held the second place position all season long behind Plymouth, and got tied a couple times. And then Campbellsport was really fickle. In the last 3 weeks, they went from third to fifth, back up to third.
It's been tight, like you said, 2 through 7 in the standings.
Yeah.
Waldschmidt with the ball. Thought about it.
Yeah,
Brooks
good
got
job.
in his
Good
face.
job by Brooks. He had a dead ball, picked up his dribble.
Took too many steps there and turnover. Had the hop, skip, jump, and one extra step there.
A lot of I'll just flat out say it, a lot of complaining by the Campbellsport players tonight. And referees do not like that.
No.
They don't like you bringing attention to yourself like that in a negative way and showing up the official. And I don't care what the sport is. So you don't do yourself a favor there. And that might be a reflection of a young coach who picked up his own technical tonight. And then the young sophomore who played such a great game for them, Mitchell McCarthy.
He picked up a technical.
The 6'4" sophomore. Well, there was 2 technicals tonight.
Yeah. Well, McCarthy has one and the coach had one.
Yes. And that it's a sign of a young player and a young coach.
But, you know, the Campbellsport, good game tonight by them. Even though the score isn't showing it now, they played Tigers very tough for about 2/3 of the ball game.
I thought they did a great job for 3/4 of the game of breaking Ripon's defense down with the lane, getting into the lane and doing very well.
Gets it into Jennings, back to Brooks. Schneider, cross court to Jennings. Good feed to Schold, and Schold will go to the line.
Smart foul. Get the guy that just got into the game. Foul him.
Third personal foul. Coming to line is Ethan Schold, who will be shooting 2.
So Noah Fleshman will pick up his third foul as we're under a minute here.
I just tried to wet my finger through my mask to grab the paper. Not a good idea.
Force of habits, huh?
For you people at home, do not attempt that.
Schold missed the first one. Will turn around and attempt here the second one. Gets that one to go and gets on the board with his first point. 91-79 Tigers.
Those were his first free throws this season.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that was from way downtown by Walsh.
That's where he made his last one, too.
Yep.
And he leads the team in threes, but he only shoots 28% on threes.
Brooks gets it to Schold back, and they'll go up and follow Schold right away.
Yeah, right. Smart play. So you got it down to single digits after that 3, but you're under less than a half minute remaining in the game. That's the problem they got. The enemy for Campbellsport is the clock, not the host Tigers. Yeah, this is his first trip. He's a senior. This might very well be the last time he ever shoots free throws.
Puts it up. That one's a little hard off the back of the iron. Everybody comes over and tells him it's all right. Got another one to go.
A little more lift or take a little off. Let's see what he decides to do.
A little more lift there off the front of the iron. Diedrich tried to get it, couldn't get it. And here comes
They're going to call a foul on Ripon. That'll go against Jennings. Ripon's doing everything they can to accommodate Campbellsport, stopping the clock with fouls.
Waldschmidt with that long 3 that came up short, but
yeah, he didn't really come out shooting those threes. Coming in, he had twice as many attempts than the next player. He had 91 attempts. The next teammate had 42.
Wow, that is a big difference. But you can see he can shoot them from way out there.
Yeah.
Chodorow puts in the front end.
Does his little Riley Brooks imitation on deep threes.
That one's coming up short. Brooks will get that rebound. And out of bounds.
Well,
good try on the
We could first
steal
of all
there.
call the travel on the hop, and then the foot came down out of bounds. So you call it either way. I'm just glad the ref saw it.
So Brooks will inbound it. Right down in the corner.
Make him pay for overplay.
Diedrich will get it. And a foul right away.
Fouls being called on number 10, Noah Weissman for Campbellsport.
Bushman will pick up his fourth.
Dietrich comes to the line. He'll be
Connor
shooting
Diedrich will
two.
go to the line, shooting 2. Get a chance here to get in the book.
Our camera guys, are they on top of their game or what?
Diedrich can't get that one to drop.
And then to my surprise, I found out not only you, Howard, but they both get paid. So I'm going to go talk to Riley, find out what the hell's going on.
And Diedrich gets on the scorecard there with his first basket. 10 seconds to go here. Walschmidt driving around, just throws it up. And the officials do a good job of just letting that go through because
Yeah.
he just tossed it up there. It
If
wasn't
you-
really a shot.
If you were a Camp Pendleton and Marine going through hand grenade toss, that would be the
That'd be a good
training
one.
film. Absolutely.
Scholl will
Terrific.
dribble this one out, and that's where the Tigers will end the game tonight. The Battle of the Cats, 92-83. Great game by the Tigers. We'll turn around and be back in 2 minutes with the wrap-up of tonight's game on Ripon Tiger Sports Network. Welcome back to the Ripon High School, where the Tigers have just defeated the Cougars from Campbellsport, 92-83. Individual scoring for the Cougars. They were led by Mitchell McCarty and Cullen Beesber, each with 17. Then we had Joseph Nearet, who followed out with 14. Noah Fleshman and Nathan Walschmidt, each with 13. Colden Shoto with 7, and Apollo Theo London with 2. The Cougars had 26 rebounds in the ballgame and 14 turnovers. For the Tigers, they were led by the super sophomore Riley Brooks with 31. Grant Schneider chipped in 24. Garrett Jennings had 16. Spencer Schultz had a quiet 11. And Kai Egmite had 7. Then Connor Diedrich had 1, and Ethan Schul each with 1. The Tigers had 21 rebounds and 15 turnovers. Marty, your thoughts on the game?
Well, the first half literally was tied at 41 all. We talked at halftime adjustments I thought Ripon had to make was close off the lane defensively and box out and stop giving second opportunities off the glass on offensive rebounds to the visitors. I thought they did that, particularly early on in the second half. They did a great job. In terms of sharing the rock, I thought Ripon did a great job of that as well, particularly in the second half. The Cougars came back the entire first half, and then the latter stages of the second half did a great job of breaking us down again. Ripon got a little lackadaisical defensively and got broken down with a penetration dribble, and they were able to finish off the window for a lot of their points. So that's something that Ripon needs to address during the game coming up with Kettle Moraine Lutheran. The fourth place team comes in here, I think, Tuesday night, and then to end regular season, and then definitely do it for the playoffs at the start a week from this Tuesday. So Ripon, good job collectively as a team. Their offense, I thought, was quite balanced from everything from down low to deep. And Riley Brooks in the second half kind of stood out in my mind also with regards to finding that open man when people were kind of, crowding up, he was getting all the attention. Why not find that open guy? You move without the ball and you get rewarded. Good job by the Tigers.
Yeah, he did a good job of doing that. The Tigers did all.
And meantime, this is my last time. I just like to say Chris Jones and Cole Gregney do a great job all season long. And they keep it up. These guys are great. And then the guy that works the board, whatever the board means, I don't know, the radio
You'll have to go out to the radio station and take a look.
I used to do sports out there back when they had 2 tin cans and a string. And but Jason Mansmith, the legend, Mr. Smalls, the bigster, he does a great job. I know that. Executive producer, the myth, the legend, Riley Eisnagel. And it's always a blast to do this, to think we get to sit up here and watch these young athletes compete. Isn't it fun?
And yourself, Marty, been a great season working with you, and we got football coming up in the spring, and about 40 days away, they say. We'll be ready for that, God willing. So I'm Howard Hansen, like I say, along with Marty Ernster. Glad you enjoyed the broadcast. Ripon Tiger Sports Network thanks you for your joining broadcast of Ripon Tiger Sports on the Ripon Channel, 93.1 FM and AM 1600 WRPM, your hometown station.